Kungsholmens Gymnasiums elevkår presents Killergames 2016. The Rule. This is information regarding this year's deadliest game. If the rules are not followed, you risk disqualification and your chance of winning. So listen carefully. By now you should have already registered to Killer Games, and tonight you will receive an email to the address connected to your union card with information about how to log into killergames.se, where you will receive your first victim and later on confirm your killings. The game starts at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, Wednesday. How to kill. Please note that no masks or covering of the face is allowed in school. Number 1. Warn your victim. When you are about to kill someone, you need to warn your victim so this person is aware that he or she is hunted. A warning counts as valid when the killer approaches his or her victim, touches this person in any way, and says the victim's name. Number 2. Stay out of sight. When you have warned your victim, you need to stay out of sight before you begin chasing your victim, behind a wall, for instance. No parts of the killer's body shall be visible to the victim in order to make the warning remain valid. Number 3. The killing. After executing your warning to your victim the proper way, the game has officially begun and you are free to chase your victim whenever. The warning is valid until you kill your target. You kill your target by tagging him or her. Number 4. Once your target is killed. The person who gets killed must confirm on the website that he or she is dead so that the killer can move on to his next target. If the person killed declines this message, then the judges will make use of the situation and come up with a solution. It is best if you as a killer ask your deceased victim to confirm death just after the killing. If there is misuse of the dead button, judges may or may not suspend you or disqualify you. This depends on the situation. Number 5. You cannot inflict or harm another person. Don't hurt one another, only love and killing. Safe zones. You are allowed to kill your victim anywhere in school and all areas that belong to the school's property, but there are 2 exceptions: the safe zones and the non-activity zones. This also includes the space between them. The safe zones are dressing rooms, gym hall, the classrooms during ongoing classes. If your teacher has you working outside of the classroom, you are safe. The teacher has to confirm this though. To sit outside the classroom during class in the corridors does not count as a safe zone. The auditorium, ongoing lectures and other activities connected to the school or the student union, such as Equality Week, the elections, and meetings of associations. The rooms of the guidance counselors, school nurses, and the curator. Non-activity zones. Non-activity zones are zones where no Killer Games activity is allowed at all. All types of activity in these zones lead to disqualification. Therefore, you cannot hide from your killer in these zones. The zones for non-activity are library, expedition, lunchroom, school cafe, gym, student counselor, nurse area, toilets, the room and corridor outside the headmaster's offices. Disqualification is the consequence of prohibited activities and actions as a player in this game, or simply when you break the rules. Number 1. You are not allowed to restrain your victim, and this action often leads to disqualification of everyone that is involved. That is the killer and all the people that are helping him or her. Number 2. Activity in non-activity zones and safe zones. Just to be extra clear, if your killer would try to kill you in a safe zone, this would lead to disqualification. But you, on the other hand, can be there. Any activity including both killer and victim in non-activity zones will lead to disqualification. Number 3. Attempts to manipulate the scoring system and unwarranted arguing against the decisions of the judges. Though, if there is some kind of injustice, you are more than welcome to contact any of the judges. But please, for everyone's sake, skip the fuzz. Emails will be sent out in order to inform about disqualification and the consequences of it, and also let the killer know if their victim has been disqualified. Number 4. Absence. If the victim is absent for more than 3 days, and if this is reported from the killer, the victim will be contacted and gets 1 day to verify their attendance. If not, the victim will be disqualified and the killer will receive a new victim. The scoring system. You get 10 points each day you manage to stay alive. Performing a kill during day 1 is 150 points. Performing a kill during day 2 is 130 points. Performing a kill during day 3 is 100 points. And performing a kill during day 4 and all subsequent days are 50 points. Additional days will be released on Facebook where you can receive more points for killing on a special day. And notice that the day you perform your first kill counts as the first day, not the day Killergames itself starts. Contact the judges. If you feel like you have witnessed or been the victim of cheating or just have questions regarding the rules and the game in general, feel free to contact the judges kgmurders@gmail.com. Let the games begin.